I really hate this movie. I like the first Kill Bill. The second one, oh no, I don't. I give it a 0. And my problems with the film. The film is this. Well, the reason why I think I have to give it a 0 out of 10 because it's it's kind of trying to do more than the first one was trying to do. The first one's trying to tell a revenge story with lots of action. This one feels like it's trying to continue it while also being a finale to that story, while also being being one of Quentin Tarantino's art films that he really should make because you get stuff like this. I know there's people that find this really enjoyable. The first two ones. First, I know we found the first one good. Second one was complete a fucking mess and absolute terrible. And the story is like really, really convoluted. And it makes you leaving asking more questions than answers. Because, okay, for a spoiler, one of the plot holes, my biggest problem is like the whole reason why she's getting revenge on Bill because supposedly he she had him and her and Bill and her had a baby supposedly because the baby was his and he kills the kid. Supposedly, but then we find out the kid's alive and playing with Bill, and she knows that Bill's her daddy and that who her mommy is and stuff, and she seems very happy. So I felt like I missed something of the movie. And this was really revealed in the third act when we're about to see her take a vengeance on Bill for taking the daughter's life, her own daughter's life, which is also his own daughter, only to reveal he's not responsible because he didn't do anything. So this whole story of revenge is completely fucking pointless and doesn't really accomplish anything at all. So you went from, let me get this straight, you went from having a point to having no point of having her kill Bill. So the only reason why we were rooting for her, you take that away from her, and because she has her daughter now in the third act. Because it was revealed that her daughter's been alive this whole time. Oh, fuck me. It's... Oh, God. And the majority of this movie takes place in flashbacks, where we have this Asian sexist mentor to the main character, and also abusive sexist mentor. So he's kind of an asshole and not very likable at all. and reveal her like how she got all this badass training, and how she became a badass because for this mentor. Then we found out this mentor was also the mentor of the guy girl with the one eye. And how she lost at it because she called because she insulted him and to call her a crazy old man. And a jerk, which he is. So he took her eye, and he took his life, and she took his life with the sword. And through your own flashbacks. Through flashbacks. Majority of this film is through flashbacks. Because guess what the other half of this movie takes place in? Underground. In a coffin. Because that's what the main character is she's not in flashbacks until she breaks free from the coffin. And for some reason, the girl's one is pissed that the guy that she paid to do the job, get the job done, got the job done, because she deserved a better death than that, than to die from the likes of him. So, why the fuck did she not just do it herself? So he dies. A pointless death, and but then we really reveal the main character isn't dead because she crawled her way through out of her own coffin. How was Kung Fu a form of that? So I guess the thing is no pain, no gain is taken quite literally in this movie. So they have a showdown, and it gets personal after the one finds out that the other one killed the other one's mentor. That's when that takes. Then a lot of talking happens in the fight for some reason. It's not like cool banter like it was in the first one, where the talking felt authentic but also funny. Here, it just feels like rambling nonsense. To a point you're not sure if it's supposed to be funny or serious, you know? But you just can't help but laugh over it. Because you feel like you're losing your goddamn mind. Watching this movie of a trademark of a movie. How this movie got a fan base? I gotta say the first one has a fan base, but why did the second one got a fan base? Why did people even like the second one? And Uma Thurman's acting ability, she's really phony in, or she's become a really, really bad actress with age. After since a year or two after the first one came out, which proves that Team America World Police was right. Uma Thurman does get worse with age, with her acting skills. So that improves more. You shouldn't have made a second one, because Uma Thurman, the older she gets, the more she can't keep it up with her acting chops. Proving that the Team America World Police was absolutely fucking right. That movie was actually a good movie. I like this movie. Volume 2 of Kill Bill is stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. This is one of the films that doesn't really make sense. Although that too, besides not making any sense, it's also really boring while it's not making really any sense. Sort of like The Last Airbender movie from 2010, in a way. Not as bad as that, but not far from the not far from the not that far, as they would say. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So yeah, I give this. That's why I'm giving this a 0 out of 10. This is absolute horseshit of a movie.